So really, the main purpose of somebody having a business website is because they either want to be building an email list and getting some leads in that they can warm up and sell to, or they want to be actually selling their products or services through their website. So are there any key design things that people should be doing on their website to make their website convert better in this way?
Yeah, I mean, so this is kind of twofold. So obviously you've got the design aspect. So I think it's important for your website to look good and be professional, and the brand to be consistent and all that kind of good stuff. But also from a user experience point of view, it needs to function well. So there's two kind of sides of that design coin, as it were. And really from a conversion point of view, you want to make sure that call to actions are clear and readily clickable. So taking, for example, a homepage or a sales page or some kind of services page, at the top you need to have a statement that talks to your ideal client. They understand why they're on the page and what you are delivering, and a button underneath that which will let them sign up to your thing or buy your thing, an additional button that would let them do something else. Like, so you're going to keep them around. Maybe they don't want to join Ready Say websites right now, but actually that checklist sounds interesting, so I'll grab that, and at least you'll get in their email so you can continue the conversation another way. So that's really the key aspect, to have that available on every page, so they know easily that they can contact you or buy from you, and they understand the proposition of that page and what you're selling. That needs to work without you hitting the scroll bar or scrolling on your phone. So there's this whole thing about the fold inside websites, and it goes back to old newspapers when
There still are newspapers.
nobody reads them anymore. But, you fold them over and the headline's at the top, so you're like, oh, I'm just going to unfold that and have a look. So the same principle goes for computers. Like on a laptop, you want to see that statement and the clear call to action buttons before you have to interact with the page. And on a mobile phone as well, you want to be able to see that and be able to click on it without having to interact with the page, because people are lazy, people are time poor, and they are impatient, and they want to be able to see what they can do on that page and click through and do the action that you ask them to do. So that's important on all pages, kind of from a design point of view. And then after that, it's just making sure things are clear, like making sure your headings are clear, making sure your content's clear, making sure it's easy to click on things, having images to back up what you're selling, because images are useful. Like, if some people can get away without having any images on their website, and that's great, but there's a lot of the time images help to back up, help to raise that emotion level of them feeling like your brand. And just be consistent across your whole site. Like, make sure that the buttons are in the same colour. So like your main call to action, if you look at SEO websites, our main call to action is in that tealy kind of green colour, and then anything else is either grey or purple as a kind of secondary action. And make sure you follow that across the whole site. Make sure it's consistent, so people know automatically, subconsciously, oh, that means green means go. In that instance, I want to join, I'll hit the green button, and they know that's the main action for that page.
I hadn't even thought about the fact our main button was green and green means go. I like that. We're so good.